Greetings, all Shardvixen, and today we're gonna go outside. It's Rambling 101. Let me fix my eyesight so I don't kill myself. I'm going outside because it's really cold in my house right now. It's not overly warm out here, but it's not really like, it's nice in the sun, but there's this cool breeze that keeps making me go brrr. Anyway, so today's Rambling 101. I think I said that alright. I said that already. As you know, editing is still a chore for me, so I don't constantly cut things out as well as I should. Anyway, so we're going to go sit down here in the grass. I've got some of my grass cut, see, and then, well, that's the uncut grass, and then, of course, this is the cut grass, which isn't as much. And that's my little herby garden over there. It's herbies because it's got the onions and the garlics, and the peppermint's the big one in the back, and then there's sage and rosemary and all that good stuff. I don't know how centered I am in this, so I apologize if I'm not centered. I apologize if it cuts off my beautiful little hat I got going on. I'm dyeing my hair. I apologize for the sounds in the background because everybody's mowing their lawns and doing all of that other stuff because it's nice outside. We'll switch around here. So Rambling 101, of course, is that where I just think whatever's on my head. Wow, that came out really wrong. I just say whatever I'm thinking in my head. Oh, today's been kind of a weird pain day because it feels like my bones are being crushed. Though, I don't know how I would know that, but that's what it feels like. It feels like the inside of my arm is being pushed so hard it aches. And so, I lay around a lot more sometimes with that, but what happens when I lay too long, the fibromyalgia kicks in, and the nerves along my hips and my chest and my lower back become problematic. So then I don't want to lay around no more. And then I have to get up. So then I get tired because of the pain. And then I want to lay down again, and I can't lay down. And I can't always sit really well. Right now I'm doing cross-leg sitting. I'm okay for a minute or so, and then I'll be moving again. Anyway, so, what's on my mind besides pain? I was thinking about the myths that we believe, and I'm not talking like religious myths, and I'm not talking about, religious myths. I'm not like talking about like Santa Claus and Easter Bunny and things like that. And I'm not talking about Jesus Christ or the Norse gods or stuff like that. What I'm talking about is things like being fat. We all believe that if we're fat, we're unhealthy. And that's not necessarily true. You could be fat, have fat on you, and be healthy. If you have too much fat, that can be cumbersome to your body, and that might be classified as unhealthy. But I've met a lot of very large people, not myself included, but a large amount of very large people who are, I'm really thinking that weed eater is going to be a problem. So let me check that. Okay, that weed eater was a problem, so I waited till it was done. It may start again, and then I'll stop it. I was going to show you my kitty. This is Lulu. Lulu! Lulu! Go right up on that. So a lot of movement going on here. Oops, there's that breeze coming up. Ooh, that's cold. Anyway, so we were talking about myths. So I thought, we tell ourselves these myths. Like, we can't be happy unless we have the house in America. I don't know about other places. We can't be happy unless we have the house. We're married. We have the 2 kids, 2.5 kids, the little picket fence. That's a myth that we tell ourselves. But yet, so many people believe it. Another thing we tell ourselves a lot is that it's the amount of money that you have that's important when it's really the amount of credit that you have. But yet we believe the whole myth about we have to buy all these things to be happy. So I was thinking about happiness, which I think I've talked about it in a vlog before. And then when you have mental health issues, that compounds that feeling of happiness. And then the myths, you start believing the myths. And I got another kitty coming. You want to see the other kitty? This is Adele. Adele. There she goes. I don't know if she's in the picture or not. I won't know until I look at it. Like I said, it's really hard to tell because now I've got lots of grass and stuff on my camera here. Oh, there's her tail. Oh, pretty kitty. Pretty kitties. Kitties always come out and see me when I'm outside because they're outdoor kitties. Her, Adele, and Lulu, who's over there. I don't know if you guys see her or not. They don't like each other very much, and they don't really like Serenity either. Serenity tends to be a bit of a bitch. Anyway, so I was thinking I'm moving a lot because it's already starting to be problematic here. So that's what was on my mind today. Then I'm also thinking about I'm doing a No Man's Sky game trailer. Cobra kind of challenged everybody to make a trailer about the gameplay because Next is going to be bringing before Next comes out, or when Next comes out, which is the next big update for No Man's Sky, they're going to Xbox One is going to be getting it, and he wanted us to address all the Xbox One people out there, and or anybody else who has not yet played it, who has a PS4 or a computer. And so I'm going to do one of those a little later on. Finished dyeing my hair. That's kind of my day today. My chores, which I don't do a whole lot of chores because it's really hard on my shoulder. This is hard on my shoulder. I don't want to bring the tripod out. I don't know why, but I didn't want to bring the tripod. So I thought I'd show you also my baby roses. So we're gonna moving, which is hard to do. So my daughter got these roses from these people at her work, and they're baby roses. You see the little baby leaves, and they have itty bitty little red roses on them. But I cut them up and started them, and so I have 2 sets of them, which means, oops, this one needs to come out of this because this is a cheap plastic pot. Okay, so I came back upstairs, took a little bit of breather, had a hard time. I thought I'd show you my comic book closet, which isn't just a comic book closet, though. These are all my reference books. We're going to see how well this works. There's no light in here, so I don't know if you guys are really going to be... Nope. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so those are all comic book boxes down there. I can't seem to get any more air. Oh, there we go. Oh, let there be light. All right, so there's 1, 2... Actually, this goes lower. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, and we come along this side, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, there's 8, 9, 10 comic book boxes, but I have freestanding comic books too, that need boxes. All those boxes that aren't comic book boxes also have books in them, but all these books here, besides comic books, are my reference books. So when I'm doing writing or something and I want to look something up, I know you have the internet, but I also have comic books, so I can do the comic book stuff. So we're going to take a walk into my messy room, which is always in the process of being cleaned. You see the walls have loot crates on them from when Bobby Joe was collecting the loot crate. He's not doing that anymore. He wants to do, I think it's Gamefly. I think that's what we call it, Gamefly. Let me go along this side. Right, and then over here, we have a ghost. Right, and we have things. So, to be a little girly, I'm going to be a little girly here. I'm going to be a little girly here. I'm going to show you my favorite shirts to wear when I go out for a job interview or whatever. Somebody made them for me, and they're absolutely gorgeous. See, I bought the material. but the person made them, and they're called a tunic, and you put your favorite, you know, blouse or long sleeve, whatever, on them, and then you can wear them whenever you want. Just being rambling. All right, and then this is a shawl I made, which I was thinking I could make these and give them away, but I make them huge. And, you know, the thing is I don't know too many people that would be watching me are very interested in this kind of stuff. This is, I have to show you guys, it's not done yet, but this is, I don't know if you can see it or not. Can't see it from far away. Let's see if I can put it up a little bit. This is my tutu. Oh, you can't see that very well. Sorry. This is my tutu for not Eliza Jane, that's me. It's a tutu for Shardvixen. So when the idea was if I go to a con, I would have this costume to wear. But I haven't finished it yet. Because I don't know if I'm going to ever be able to go to any cons. Or you guys, I'm sorry you got tipped there. I'm a big unicorn collector. Let's see. When you have a spacey mind, it's hard to concentrate. So, and then sometimes I have the fog, and my brain just kind of stops on its own. But what I do is, that's why I have the series. You know, I have Rambling 101, which is just me talking about my channel or stuff like today, just about me. And then I have Know Thyself, so that gives me a center and a place to start. Then I have What Does a Vixen Say, which is the questions. And then I have a topic one of things that I want to go into more depth about. I was thinking I would pick up another one, which will be probably not till next year, and that'll be Fox on the Go. Vixen on the Town. I don't know, something like that. And it'll be me going out and about. I don't go out and about a whole lot. But like when I go down south to California, that would be kind of fun. When we go over to the beach, that would be kind of fun. When we start exploring, go to more parts of Oregon, that might be kind of fun. And have that on there. I'm really out of breath. I don't know why. It's not normal. I don't usually get completely out of breath. Maybe it's the talking, the moving, and not feeling well today. So that's pretty much it for Rambling 101. Not much new stuff's going on. I'm still working really hard on the animation. I do about 5 frames. I put a new goal, and I've been pretty good at staying with it, except when I'm not feeling well, and that's 5 frames per day. So that's moving along a little quicker. I'm learning a lot about that, so it's really cool. And then I have now I'll be able to do my other ideas better. But I'm still looking for some good animation software to do those things on. And I just was given one called Flip Clip. But you have to pay for it because they leave a watermark. So I don't know if I'll use that. I have SigFig, like I could tell you guys. So probably I'll be working on that after this animation's done. Really, after the animation's done, though, it's going to be working on the channel. Getting the trailers up, getting all the, getting a stream thing going on like Sav Jazz has with music and everything. He's been doing it much longer, so I don't expect that it's going to look spectacular at first, but I'm pretty creative, so, and getting a chat game going on, because that's something everybody seems to like a little bit, and then, a store, so that you guys can buy some of my stuff. If you're so interested in it. I just, you know, I do banners, I do all kinds of stuff. I wouldn't charge anybody for a banner, but that's why you have to wait till I have the time to do it. So, alright, so I'm out of here. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Hopefully this all blends well together, because it was a stop and go motion for you. And look for my No Man's Sky trailer. I'm out of here. Peace. 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 Love you. Love you. Love you.